Every time I seem to make a dent in this and get a load of stuff listed, it just fills straight back up again. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. Hello, welcome back to Tom's Tap. If you're new to the channel, my name's Tom. I recently quit my job as a carpenter because I wanted to try out eBay reselling as a full-time job. Now, I haven't been doing it very long, only a few weeks now. My honest opinion of it is a lot of work. It is a massive grind. It does take up a lot of your time, but at the same time, it's the best decision I've ever made. I absolutely love doing this. Massive improvement over what I was doing before. Basically, I buy stuff for a low price and then I sell it on eBay for a high price, and that's how I pay my bills now. Today's video is a day in the life video of a full-time eBay reseller. I'm going to show you what I buy, what I sell, how I package things, how I post things, how I photograph things, list things, all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I've had quite a lot of sales over the weekend. So these ones are the ones that are paid. That comes to 428. And then I've got these ones as well that haven't paid yet. PS1 games for 62, and then a PSP Go for 40. So that's another 100. So about 530 in sales over the weekend. Pretty pleased with that. So the first sale I made over the weekend was these Salomon snowboarding boots with bag. Got them from a car boot sale. Paid a £5 for them and I've sold them for 35. Next up was this PlayStation 1 console only, which I sold for £20 plus postage. I can't remember, I think I got this one from the auction. £20 just for console only, I think that's pretty good. It is a little bit yellowed as well, but it does all work. Decent. The next sale was this Paslode battery charger and batteries. So all those bits there. Bought this whole lot at car boot sale. How much is this?
I want £50.
45?
Right, go on then.
I paid £45 for the whole lot. I've just sold these alone for £55. And then I've also sold this gun. And I sold that one for £130. And then I've got this box up for sale separately as well. I've got that one up for 30. So really good profit in this one. The next one is this boxed Lego set, which I sold for £17.99 plus postage via promoted listing, and that is on shelf 4, which is up here somewhere. Is that it? Yep. It is a sealed set. Well, it's been opened on one end, but it's not actually been used. It's all in there complete. Paid next to nothing for that, so another decent sale. Then we've got this Wade NatWest piggy bank, which I sold for £10 plus postage, also by promoted listing, and that one's in drawer 4, which is down here. Really need to get some handles in these drawers. There he is. I got this one from a car boot sale as well. I think I bought 3 of these for a tenner, so there's not a lot of profit in that after postage and fees and that, but still another sale. Okay, so the next one is this Nintendo Wii console, which I sold for £45 plus postage, which I'm quite surprised about, to be honest, because I priced it up way higher than everyone else on eBay. I was expecting it to sit there for ages, but it actually sold straight away. That one's also through promoted listings, and that should be in box C, which is here. So let me just get that down. Right, so it's in this box somewhere, but stupidly I've put 2 Wii bundles that are exactly the same in the same box, which is a bit silly. The only difference between the 2 bundles is one has got Wii Sports Resort, one's got Wii Sports in it. So I'm going to have to plug one of them in and then just see what game's in there so I know which one. But yeah, note to self, don't be putting identical stuff in the same box. Right, so I've plugged it in. Hopefully this has got Wii Sports Resort inside. Yep. So the next one is these new and sealed JVC cassette tapes. Another promoted listing sale. Sold that for £7. I got those from a car boot as well. paid I think £1 for both of them. So the next one is this faulty PS4 controller, which I sold for $14.99 plus postage, which is in this box here. So that one. It does work, but it's just got stick drift. I paid £5 for that one from my house clearance contact. That reminds me, this one actually, I did get that off him as well, but it turns out this is fake, so I've had to delist that. I didn't even realise that there was fakes out there, but yeah, someone pointed out this is fake. Not too sure what to do with that now. If anyone knows what I can do with that, let me know in the comments. And then the last of the sales of the ones that have been paid for is this DeWalt battery charger and batteries, which I sold for $49.99 plus postage. That's on shelf 5, which is here. So I bought this whole box and gun and everything. I got that from a car boot as well. Same guy I bought that one off. How much is this, mate?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Again, I've sold it, listed it all separately. I think I've got, that one doesn't work. I got that on for about £60. I got the box on for 20. And then yeah, I've sold just the charger and the batteries for 40. So yeah, another real decent profit there. So just now I've had another sale come through for a vintage Ravenhead glass cookie jar. That one sold for £14 plus postage. That is in drawer 4, which is this one. I actually got given that for free. I've got a mate that does house clearances, and he recently just dropped off a load of bits that he had for free. So cheers for that, mate, if you're watching. Right, so now I've got all that out. I'm going to get that all packed up and sent off. And then for the rest of the day, I'm going to try and get some of this stuff listed. Every time I seem to make a dent in this and get a load of stuff listed, it just fills straight back up again. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. But yeah, I need to get going on all this. So I'm just wrapping up this. It's always fun posting stuff like this. Gonna have to make sure it gets there safely. I mentioned this in a previous video, but picked up these really strong boxes at a car boot sale. They're used boxes, but they're really strong. Picked these up in packs of 10. Cost me £2. I'm always picking them up when he's there. Yeah, I have plenty of bubble wrap. One good thing about buying stuff from CEX online, they always send stuff in this, I think it's called hex wrap, but this stuff's brilliant. I might have to buy some. Not sure how expensive it is, but it'd be ideal for this. Wondering if this is cheaper than bubble wrap, because I think it's actually better than bubble wrap. Don't any of that on there. Put it on the top. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look into this where I can buy this stuff, because it is really good. Yep, should do the trick. .1. And I think I'll put those in a little jiffy bag, just in case the box gets a hole in it or something during transit. Right, what I'm going to do, I have shown this before, I'll show it again. I don't want to fill all that up with void fill and waste loads of void fill, so just going to mark that, circle that out, and then cut there, and then use a narrow one. Perfect. Score on the line. Good thing about using a game to do this is it squares itself up on the box, so you know you're going to get nice and square folds evenly all the way around. And put everything back in. Fold that, fold that, fold that, fold that. What you can also do, just to make it look, I mean, I know it doesn't really matter what it looks like, but it does make it a bit lighter or lightweight as well. Like that. Yeah, the good thing about doing this, not only do you save on void fill, but it also makes the box smaller and lighter. Sometimes it'll actually make the postage cheaper as well. Thought it was worth sharing. 1.4. Right, so I've just finished packing up all my parcels. I've just had another cha-ching come through on my phone. So I'm just going to check on the computer, see what that was. So we have sold... Oh nice, I've sold the other Wii bundle. So that's another 45 quid plus postage. I think that's in box C, so I'll get that out and get that packed up as well. So I just got back from posting all my packages. I dropped into Juicens while I was out. I managed to get a few nice boxes while I was there. A bit of void fill as well. All for free, obviously. So I'm going to break all them down, get them stored under there. I've got a few games here the guy on Instagram was interested in. Sent him some photos, don't know if he wants them yet. I think the next job I'm going to probably sell these games in bundles. So I'll do a PS3 bundle, PS2 bundle, probably a PS1 bundle, but I want to sort through them to see what I want to keep out of there. What else? I've got PSP, that's all ready to go, get listed. Probably work on these controllers as well. Get these cleaned up, get some of them listed. And then I'll do probably a PS4 bundle, 360 bundle, and a Wii bundle as well. I just got loads of games at the minute, just want to just get rid of them. Also got this vintage racing bike that needs listing today. Picked this up at a car boot sale recently. It's a 1960s, early 1960s Holdsworth racing bike. It's a real like top of the line bike for its time. Paid £45 for that. You probably would have seen this in a recent video.
I'll tell you what, my absolute lowest, 45.
Awesome, cheers mate. But that's been taking up room for ages, so I just want to get that gone now. In terms of posting this, I'll put it up £300 buy it now or best offer, collection only to start with. And then if no one wants it at that price, they don't want to travel, then I will offer postage. The way I normally post these is if you go to Halfords, they obviously sell a lot of bikes, so they're throwaway bike boxes all the time. You don't want to be buying bike boxes because they cost about 20 quid just for a box. So I'll go to Halfords, I get a box, and then all you have to do is you just loosen the stem, turn the handlebars sideways, take the pedals off, take the saddle off, and then usually maybe take one of the wheels off, and that will then fit inside a box. It's easy enough to post, you just order a courier to get that gone. So yeah, got to get that done today. I've also got a few other bits from that same car boot I need to list today. Got that dartboard there, got some old board games, a couple of consoles. Also got that Garrett metal detector, that was another good buy. Right, let's see what we sold then, shall we? PlayStation 2 Slim, console only, £27 plus postage. So this is how I list stuff. I take my photos, and I'll just make a little note. So PSP, very good condition, and then I'll put that in box E. I'll do that with everything I've photographed. I'll put it all away in the boxes, and then what I'll do, I'll go inside, get that all listed off my notes. Scrabble, very good condition. Put that on shelf 4. Put that up there. Simpsons, good, and they can go in box D. PS3, good, box D. Dartboard, condition, very good, that can go shelf 7. Put that on there. And it So it's currently about 1 o'clock. What I'm going to do now for another hour or 2 is I'm going to keep on pulling stuff off the shelf, give it a quick clean if it needs a clean, get it photographed, get it skewed up, put away in the boxes. And then what I normally do, I'll do that until about 3 o'clock. I'll then lock up the shed, I'll go inside, and then using my notes, I'll spend the next maybe hour or 2 just listing all the stuff that I got through. That's basically what most of my days look like now. So first thing in the morning, whatever I sold the previous day, I'll get that all picked, packed and posted. I'll spend from then until about 3 o'clock pulling stuff off the unlisted shelf, getting it cleaned, getting it tested if it needs testing. I'll make a pile over there on the table, and then when it gets to about 3 o'clock, whatever pile that I've made, I'll then spend the next hour or so getting it photographed, skewed and put away. That usually takes me an hour, so by about 4 o'clock I'm ready to lock up the shed. And then what I'll do, I'll go inside, and then using my notes I'll then list whatever I've got through that day, minimum of 10 things, and then anything after them 10 things I'll then schedule that to list the next day. I do get a lot of people asking me if I've got any tips on how to get more sales, and my 2 main things would be list every day, 7 days a week, so Saturday and Sunday as well, at least 5 things a day, but aim for more. And then also you want to be promoting all of your listings by 2.1%. Since I've been doing those 2 things, I have been getting a hell of a lot more sales. So if you're not doing those things, I highly recommend that you do. Now, if you don't want to be listing stuff on the weekend, which I certainly don't want to be doing, what I usually do on a Friday, I'll make sure that I sort through at least 20 items. And then on that Friday, I'll list 10 items for that day. And then I'll schedule 5 items for Saturday and 5 items for Sunday. So I don't have to do listing on the weekend. Don't want to be doing that. Sometimes I'll even schedule stuff for Monday as well, because usually I make loads of sales over the weekend, and then when it comes to Monday I spend most of my day just packing and posting stuff, so I don't have time to process any more stuff. So yeah, I'd recommend scheduling for Monday as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the video there. I'm going to spend the rest of the day now just trying to process a bit more stuff before I go in. I hope these videos are helpful to people, anyone that's thinking about starting to do this themselves. Obviously, I'm new to this myself and I'm still learning, but if I can teach you some bits that I learn, then I'm always happy to do that. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos, please go check them out. If you like this one, you might like those ones as well. I do also do car boot videos where I go out hunting for stuff, so It's a different type of video, but might be something you're into as well. Please do give the video a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It turns out that over 50% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you want to help me out, please do. Subscribe now, please do. Go on, you know you want to. It takes 2 seconds. Go on, it's just there. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.